It sounds a little like a phone on ice, but the cold call is actually an important tool of networking. Cold calling is simply calling a person or business without prior contact in order to ask about employment opportunities. For many, the idea of cold calling is chilling. Dialing up a complete stranger doesn't seem like a logical way to carry out a job search. But when done correctly, a cold call can showcase some important professional traits like resilience, determination, and interpersonal skills. In the best case scenario, it can also lead to an interview. Cold calling is a salesman's device. The premise is that the more people you contact, the better your chances of scoring a deal. But instead of selling a product or service, you're selling yourself. Specifically, you're selling the notion that you'd be a valuable addition to a company's team. And therein lies the key to the cold call. When you pick up the phone, you must think of yourself not as a nervous job seeker eager for a lead, but rather as a confident professional who has the qualifications that would benefit an employer. Start your call off with a strong introduction saying not just your name, but your area of expertise. Avoid some phone call jitters by writing a script that outlines a few of your biggest selling points. You don't want to sound like a robot though, so make sure to keep it conversational and customize it to each particular company as much as possible. Be clear about your goals and what you have to offer. And remember, the ultimate goal is to get an interview. So if the opportunity arises, don't be afraid to ask if you can come in for a meeting. The question might sound presumptuous, but it's been known to work. Now, this may sound a little silly, but you may also want to take a few minutes to work on your phone voice. Make sure you sound professional, sharp, and cheerful, but never insincere or calculating. If you think it'll help, try practicing with a close friend or family member whose feedback you trust. When you're ready to make your first call, be prepared to pass through a gatekeeper. Receptionists and assistants will often pick up the phone before hiring managers do, so be ready to answer some standard questions. What's the reason for your call? What company are you with? The more confident you sound, the more likely you'll get through. But no matter who picks up the phone, be professional and treat everyone with equal courtesy and respect. Persistence is important in your job hunt, but if you're having trouble getting through, use the rule of 3. If you've tried calling 3 times or left up to 3 messages with no response, throw in the towel. Calling any more than that will only irritate the person you're trying to reach. And make sure to keep track of your phone calls. If you leave a message, you'll want to know the name and title of the person who's returning your call and what information you've already given them. Don't become discouraged. Cold calling isn't easy, and a few hang-ups can make even the most confident person question himself. Hang in there, and keep in mind that it isn't personal. Conquer the cold call, and you might just create a major opportunity. I'm Brie Thiele for the Job Channel Network.